8:48. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed day. Happy Mother's Day. Let's smoke out these vibes and clear these vibes. Got some DMX in the background trying to make you lose your mind. Is that what's gonna happen? Mama make you lose your mind, huh? You check out the Take a Seat Sunday? You can go do that right now and come back. I'm gonna leave a track down there too. How about you go listen to that first and then come back? Right? The unseen and the vow. This is the UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Right? You're gonna make people act a fool up in here. Lies on the spot. Lies on the spot. And there's also like this is energy up here that's just kind of like the unseen heart, right? It's kind of like they want to use it as some test dummy. Knowing they can't get away with it, but they're like, let me see if I can get away with it with you. Right? And I don't know about you, but if you're doing what you're supposed to do, I'll tell you what the scene is. The coyote and the roadrunner. Okay? That's what it is. Pew! Roadrunner, roadrunner. It's MIA. It's like, yo, where they at? So before I go all out and act a fool on you, people disappear. That's what I'm saying. You can't take advantage of certain things and situations anymore when you should be taking advantage of your own growth. This boils down to like people don't think like you, and you know that, and they know that they don't think like you either. They think you're freaking weird. People think I'm weird. You know what I'm saying? But they still can't make a decision about me. Why? Why? Tell me why. You feel what I'm saying? I want to know why. The heart, the sustainer, right? Tell me why. You can't make a decision about me. If I'm so freaking weird, if I'm so freaking evil, right? If you're so freaking dark, that's not it. You feel me? That's not it, right? This is about making a decision in the moment sometimes, right? Your final thought. So you made a decision about something and someone, and you said some things in the moment, but what's your final thought? What's your Jerry Springer on this? You feel me? Was it divine? So small changes or no changes. Some people are like, what's the point? Ain't nobody else doing it. I had people around me like that, low vibrating. Not that I didn't want to. I have so much cardinal in me. My placements, we're never going to get there. And that's another thing too. There's devil's energy around here too. People are like, oh, don't tell nobody your placements. Right? They do like, what? So what do you want to do with people's birth chart? What do you want to do with people's birth chart? That's why I'm like, you have time to do that? From when you just tell me your birthday, I just want to know your sun sign. Because no people out here don't even operate in their sun. You feel me? They're in their moons most of the time. Right? So if we are in our Asur, if we're operating in our sun, all of us would be okay, but we're not. So we're not all Capricorns and all Leos, because if no, right? So I just wanted to be like, don't all that stuff too. You want to know people's placements, so like block them. Who does that? The destroyer and the vessel. You see what I'm saying? Seeing somebody start something, but then it's like you want to be the one to destroy. I don't peek down in people's business like that. Only losers do that. Don't you have something else to do? So back to what I was saying. I don't know, cause this is what I've been feeling. Really, this is what's around here. Alright? And nobody's talking down. I'm talking too. Step up a front line. You feel what I'm saying? If you can't hang, cool. Why the f are you mad? That certain people don't fit in. It's like, it's like, it really, these are like the bullies in high school, right? The jocks, or the mean girls. It's like, okay, that person doesn't fit in, or you don't like them, or they can't be in your little crew of minions. So keep it moving. You feel me? Like, keep it freaking moving before we get dirty up in here. That's what I'm saying. People are like, listen, I'm getting this vibe too, where it's like the manipulation out here too, the taking advantage, right? you have to be like, you can't live your life off of other people, right? And this is where it's like it's about to go down. People be like, it's like beat it, Michael, right? No one likes to be defeated, right? So this is the venom and the underworld. Even when you try to go against what you know is wrong, how is it that they're so right? Or you know what I mean? They feel like they're so right. This is where it is where you're wondering like, can I get away with murder? Because so he's like, I'm gonna have to take this. Chill, just chill, just chill. You're so much smarter than that. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pull you back. You feel me? They want you. It's easy to get into that energy, and I'm telling you that too because I'm not one to. You feel me? I'm not, and I haven't been the one to the gem and the warrior. See, I'm not the one. But sometimes you're outside, alright? It's the outside appearance, the riddle, the gem. Right? Don't judge a book by its cover. The riddle and the creator. Don't judge a book by its cover. Scorpio time, right? So much changes around. Anything can happen. And with the riddle and the starborn, what? With that Aries energy that just left, challenge accepted. The starborn and the internal child. This is the mystic. Right? This is the energy that everybody wants to take their straw to. And right, the vow. Right? The vow and the eternal child. I think this is the time now where somebody has tapped in to themselves, and as they tapped in, they've got to see and hear about every other connection that the spirits like. This is Akashic. They went into their books and they're like, yo, let me share about these relationships. Venom, right? The ones that you even feel like, yeah, you wanna stick, you wanna make vows to that. You want vows to that? Look at the father energy in the venom. Representation. Did your father say vows to your mother? Right? That's what they're like. So do you want that too? Amina Mundi and the venom. It's like, oh, you know you want better for yourself, but because everybody else around you and how you grew up, right, didn't know how to adapt, didn't know how to sacrifice, so they don't, right? So you're just living life now. Where you're just like, it's okay, right? The one, even though you know you're the one, right? Even though you know you're the one, right? And you should be going first, right? And coming first, right? The tempo and putting yourself first, right? Don't get it twisted. We're in a half and half. Some of you are like, fuck, yeah, this is energy I need to get into. Some of you are like, yeah, this is energy that I got into. K-Take, right? The healer and the temple. Yo. And all with the temple, that's a home, baby. With the fourth house energy, that's a home. Somebody feels like, yo, I want to go back home. And even if it's not go back home, it's like, I want to go back in that bosom, right? They want to lay up in that breast. They want a little titty milk. They want a little, I'm telling you, that's what I'm feeling in this. And some of you guys are just like too healing from this. The Alithia, right? Nursing. I'm hearing some of you guys are nursing too. Teaching the baby how to bite. Alright, I mean, I'm Monday and the Alithia. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, what do you have? What do you have on this Divine Mother's Evening? As the feminine energies around here. Ooh, Venom looked like it wanted to come through. But we have Threshold. And we have the Vessel. There's the Mother's energy. There's the belly. This is like 3 stages. You could be going in. You could be in. Or you could be coming out. You feel what I'm saying? Wow, the Venom was there. I thought it went inside the deck. Damn. Yes, the Threshold. This is letting things in while you're in the kindred surprise. I feel like it's one of those things. It's kind of like Don't let nobody touch your stomach if you're pregnant. Don't let nobody feed you anything. Don't let nobody like. This is like when you come. Somebody's afraid to even come out. When we had the starborn there too with the eggs, somebody's afraid to crack. When we have the vessel with the 3 stages, maybe you're ready to come out and you're afraid to get like. You're afraid to. Yeah, it's a big anaconda around there for you, eh? This is also a little bit of lust. Somebody's afraid to go back there because they know that they like they want. Yeah. They want to sit on it. They do. Right? That's what I'm seeing with the venom. And the vessel and the threshold. Somebody's really like this temptation energy, and we have the comic, the vessel, the comic, the orphan, and the poet. This is also somebody I also feel too says you're not pregnant. And somebody's trying to say, I'm just saying, that's what I'm getting with this. Somebody's like, you're not pregnant, you're joking. I joke. This person, I don't know. Maybe this is what some people could say that to just burn you. Some people could just be saying, like, this could just be a talk around the town to get things like, scared. I don't know. I kind of try to mind my business on that one. With the threshold, though. The threshold. The threshold. It's like, how do I get past? That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's like, how do I get past? Somebody wants to get past this place, right? This is a place. And this is after the box, so they're not boxed in anymore. They came out, and then after the threshold is the womb, right? So we had the vessel. So the womb. This is like, this is divine feminine. This is divine feminine energy, right? This is honoring the queen now. Somebody's honoring the queen. Well, on this day, right? The door, the gateway, the initiation. It's kind of like that's how you came in here, right? Yeah, but this is like also about like I'm getting like you see like with the feet. Remember with the foundation, the stepping, making sure that the ground is firm. That's what I'm feeling with this. It's like something can still crumble, right? Something can still crumble from this, and somebody's afraid that I think the cookie's already crumbled. That's what it is. The cookie has already crumbled. So there's nothing to really you leave it on the ground. Right? You leave it on the ground. That's what I'm hearing. Leave the crumbs on the ground. Right. High honor. Poverty. See? Poverty on the bottom there. High honor. This is a high honor to get past the velvet rope. Poverty in the message. This is an upgrade. This is like, let me upgrade you. You could have been upgraded. You could have been wearing the purple labels. You see what I'm saying? Like, how many times do we hear this where it's like, oh, you don't think it's an honor for that person to be taking the time out with you? This is the message. Yeah. See? The main male. The high honor of the main male. There's also a feminine energy in here too that's screwed up. Concern. Yeah, I feel like you kind of screwed up. In a way. Poverty, despair, right? Mature, false person. Yeah. I just felt it. See? Adjudication, right? Mature woman, mature man. Yeah. I feel like marriage. Yeah. I just, you didn't really honor. Somebody didn't honor. This could have been you were in your masculine, feminine energy, and you were boxing up and beating up this masculine, and it's like, what is he gonna do? Do that back? No, he doesn't want to go to jail, right? You're not gonna he's not gonna get called out like that. 8 on the 8, false person. So on this day, Obatala does not like liars, okay? And he calms those that are ready to get violent. So in this situation, the somebody's being honored for taking the loss and taking the hit that and when they wanted to knock you up. I'll tell you that. That's what I feel from here with the marriage and the coffin. See, this is about like this is a broken heart relationship. This message of concern. This is the last night's read. I'm gonna link that in there. I'm gonna link that in to this so that you can watch it. That's the late night. And there's a lot of fire sign energy in there again, right? So it could be a fire sign you're dealing with, or it could be a fire sign feeling this. But all I know is that the honor, they wish that they had taken. Here we go, the thief. right? Thief, the family room. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The main male. Yeah. 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 And when I see the family room, I just see like a complete cycle, right? I feel like somebody doesn't want to paint this picture anymore. Somebody's gonna even tell you that, right? You didn't honor me. You didn't take me. You didn't. It's like even like you know what? Some disrespect too. When it's kind of like okay, you got married, and when you got home, they didn't take you across the threshold. It's like this energy also changed too. I'm feeling that this energy literally also changed, right? They did, right? Let's see. I want to see what the feminine energy they were working with. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Can I get a divine feminine energy on this? Who is this queen? Who is this? What is this energy embodying? The truth. Bringing in discernment, bringing in clarity. You brought in, we got two. Warrior Saint on the bottom deck. Alright. We have the patroness of impossible causes. Okay, I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Okay, and the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. That's what this is what it is. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. This is somebody that's been waiting for a long time for this. Right? And you didn't hide yourself. In the Scorpio energy, there's so much secrets that this situation has and behind the veil. And whether you figured, I know you did because there's a lot of priestess energy. Shun was listen, she already knows, and I know you know. But this right here, you because you see and accept all that you are. You kind of like, yes, you may have got screwed up in the past and screwed up during, but I'm gonna say where it started, where it counted in the last, like you could say 2 years, because 2020 was a clarity. So even last year, we've been doing work in a different way. 0 was 0 for some, 0 was 1 for some. So if you're in year 2, you could be doing 3 years work. But if you're in year 2, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of like bringing you guys up with these numbers. Like, share, and subscribe, hit that bell. But whatever you felt was impossible, this is when you say, oh my God, I can't see myself getting over this. And it may take a while. Count your years, count your months, right? We're in Taurus energy, we're in Pentacles time. It takes time, right? And we're a lot of 333 energies running around here, right? Here we go. The morning star, my ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. See? I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. If that is not, and look at, and like there's a sword there. If this is not Taurus energy right here, that's it, right? You're being favored, right, for keeping yourself, right, in high honor. Looking at yourself. This is like the self-talk in the mirror stuff that I was giving a lot, maybe a month ago, when I was like, look at yourself in the mirror. If you can look at yourself in the mirror, it's like some people have nothing to lose. This person felt like even if like I do have something to lose and I have something to gain. There we go, cutting the deck at summon and obedience. See? Coming through, spirit. Right? Come through, spirit. We have to, and I think, and like, make sure you, there we go, movement. I was supposed to say, make sure you dance. Make sure you like you get this energy out. Don't stay in this dark energy that they have us in. Like, this is where you see, like with his feet, when it's dark, like it's back here and then it's coming into the light. This is lower chakras, giving me root chakra, giving me solar plexus, giving me sacral. There we go, right? Come through, right? What is this? The wishing, 19. There we go, the wishing, right? This is what has you stagnant sometimes, because your wishes haven't come true, or you don't know when it's going to come true, or you're putting too much of that energy in God, and he asks you to, like, he heard you, so keep it moving, let go, like some, don't ask him for a tower either. I'm done with this, I don't want this. It comes in different ways. I asked the eye to give me something, and he gave it to me in the last 2 weeks in a way that I didn't even see it coming, but I knew how I asked for it. But if this is the tower effect to give it to me, then let me get into that action and get into some movement. You see what I'm saying? And let me put myself where I belong. Ashe, look at that. When you see the house, this is where you belong with spirit over here. Maybe some of you guys will need to do some of the shadow work. Maybe you haven't even got out of your dark night. You feel what I'm saying? It'll be an honor to, because you don't even know who your higher self is really trying to send you that message with the 7, right? With a hit different, right? This is a new time. You see, with the 7 hit different, this is a message, a high honor, 25. I just saw that, right? I just peeped that. And 21 with the new cycle, right? And the despair, 5. Despair with Oshun, giving you back that money, right? Giving you back that abundance, taking you back. There we go, 5. Again, 32, self-worth. Come through. 12, it's a conclusion. This is Piscean energy. This is, they said, like, a lot of Christ consciousness, a lot of that stuff, like, and that energy comes from 12, Piscean energy, they say. So you can see, like, 33, come through, loyalty, ascension numbers. You see, you're coming in. 6, Gemini, you got the message. You get what I'm saying? The fulfillment. 20, judgment. Did they fulfill the order? That's what I'm hearing. Can they fulfill the order? High Priestess of Earth. Empress is looking at it at this time. This is what you need at this time. She's listening to the plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. Self-worth. No. And what I do understand from this energy is that because they have connected the realms of heaven and earth, because they work with, see the belonging, right? You see the light in there? They work with the light. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to the Scorpio time, Pluto's so far, right? It's very far. It's the sun. How am I going to see that, right? You're going to have to communicate with the Gemini energy. You see what I'm saying with this? So you already doing that. This energy has nothing to fear. Taurus just dropped. Know your worth. Come through. Focus on the positive Sagittarius energy. Top deck is giving me. Leo, be humble. Come through, spirit. Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through. What do I want to do to chop this up? Let me chop this up. Let me use an urban on this. Right, look at this. The 5 of Cups and the 6 and the 6 there with the Lovers. This twin flames disappointment energy. Right? That's what this is about. These twin flame connections. These twin flame connections. What's wrong with them? Why did they have to be so disappointing? Right? Why did you have to foresee the disappointment? Is what I'm hearing. It just happens. It's part of our intuition. It's part of our insight. That's when spirit's like, okay, so next time when you see this new relationships come home and come around, all right, and want to come in, right, make themselves at home, right, and watch. You see, there we go. There we go. 5 of Cups again on the bottom deck. There we go. 5 and 5. Hierophant. Not that they have to be, but they're gonna have a sense of spirit, like a sense of spirituality that vibes with you. They're gonna honor what you do, right? They're gonna understand your worth. Like, yeah, I see you. Unlike these people right now in these situations right now, in these places right now, that are trying to conform you. Here we go. The 2 of Pentacles, the change. Right, and a lot of you guys are working this out, working out too. Keep it up. Keep it up. This is part of the Scorpio energy right now with the eclipse. Look in the mirror and didn't even know that was you. You have to walk back twice. Is that my 3 of Cups? Because 3 of Cups energy was running today. Is that my 3 of Cups? Yes, it is. The abundance. Told you. Change of the abundance. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick up that abundance. I mean, right? And how you gonna do that? Hierophant energy, hello, right? Fool's journey on the upright, hello, right? This is let go, let God come true. This is the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I told you things are changing. I love this. What is this? What? Drop, 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 drop. Drop. Look, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups to the to the Three of Cups. This is the only thing I'm missing is two. That's why it's going down too. You know what I felt this evening too on my way home. I was like, I pulled the Three of Cups. I pulled the Knight of Wands. I pulled the Seven of Wands. I pulled the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Justice. I was like, yo, somebody, here we go, the Eight of Cups. Somebody doesn't, like, somebody, like, in this love energy too, there's somebody that left and was playing with you and breadcrumbed you for a long time. The person in the thing, in the situation, and the thing that they don't even want that anymore. You feel what I'm saying? They indulge in that so much. They have played with, like, they know their worth in a certain way too, and watching you and how you've been, like, bossing up dominion, right? How you chose a path, and it probably wasn't even down there with this energy. They don't even want that anymore. They don't even want that as an option. It sucks, eh? Okay, that's why I say you better. It's just you don't even. This is why you don't diss people. Here we go, Hermit, Virgo. You don't diss people, because even afterwards you might bump into it again or want to bump into them again. His energy wants to bump and grind. Here we go. There's a Seven of Wands. There's a protest. There's a protest. There we go. Four of Cups. They don't want it. It's a luxury with this energy now. It's a luxury. 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. All these emotions, all this energy. All of this, the abundance, right? They were trying to share that with you. What a disappointment that you didn't want it, that you didn't want to change. Like you wouldn't have benefited from this as well. And that's the thing, people just want you to do all the hard work and come and benefit off of you. Know your worth. Sun. There we go, Sun. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. I've been seeing the Ten of Swords since Friday. And the Ten of Swords dropped for us this weekend too. Right? There we go, trading this in, right? Trading this in. It's clear now that these are your. It's who as even the Starborn. This is just who wants to have another relationship like this, and somebody's looking at their example for their kids too. They're trying to change this up. They don't want somebody doesn't want they don't want their kid looking at them like this too. Here we go, the three. What works? If it don't work for them, then needs to work for it. It needs to work for this little one, is what I heard. All right, but this is yeah, the Dancer. The Ten of Cups and the Peace. Somebody doesn't learn, man. They still like to go to the strip club and pitch them ones, and them ones add up. You feel what I'm saying? Them ones add up. And that's how we got to the Ten of Swords. Somebody's like, okay, it will only happen one time. No, that happened 10 times. 10 times. Dominion. Yeah, the Two of Wands. And now somebody's had to choose. Somebody had to make a path to make it work. See, with the Dominion here, the Three of Pentacles, the abundance was still there. They knew their options were still open. They knew what worked and where it would make it work. They just had to speak to the right person, get the right type of help. Right? Wow, son of a gun. Here we go. What I say? The Game Master. That's how I felt it. The son of a gun. I felt you playing these games, and the Queen of Wands is not playing with you. She's defending the case, and she's defending the case for them too, because Yemaya energy's out here too. The Star. You feel what I'm saying? Your games are not going to work around here anymore with the Nine of Wands. It's not going to work around here anymore. This person is protected, and at the same time, you have to understand too. Here we go, the Warrior. Right? This is about the honesty. Somebody with like this is. But you see the X-ray vision in there? Tell me what's the problem? There we go, Scorpio energy, death card on the bottom deck. Thank you, Spirit, because you think I'm forcing this. Eons and eons, the judgment of this. You're going old with the same shit. Can't do anything different, right? Having to walk away. This time, person's like, I'm gonna walk away, but I'm gonna level up. Six of Cups, pleasure, right? They're not gonna the pain away. Right? some of these quick remedies, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work, right? The kindergarten teacher. So somebody's been watching. Like, I'm not gonna watch over this anymore. Yeah, it's like they get off on it. They get off on making sure everything is okay and that everything works and that nobody has to worry. But what about this person? You see what I'm saying? There we go. The therapist dropped on the floor. The Queen of Cups with the Four of Wands. 11/11 is complete. This person had to go and heal. This person had to go and speak to somebody. You feel what I'm going with this? Come true, Spirit. Emperor, Aries energy. They bossed up. They knew exactly, and they did some research too. They did some research on this, on where to go. Yeah, this person did some heavy research on this. Yep, they were like, not this time, not this time. Me and my picnic them are not losing out. Heavy on the Scorpio, heavy on the Pisces, on this energy. And this could still be a masculine energy in here, don't get it twisted. That's a boss up against his baby mom. So here we go, the Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords, peace. They have to make peace with this. This is a decision that was not easy with the Emperor again. This is not easy what they did, but they did it because it was time. It was time. It was time. This is about reclaiming your time. Look at that. Look at that 4-4. The Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. Starting on the 8. And I started on 8:48. You feel me? It's a truth. If you're not going to come with a truth, then get out of here. And there's the 8 on the bottom deck. Come through, Spirit. Working hard at this. Somebody was working hard at like the truths, but it's like if you feel like the truth is going to change about this situation or the person or their point of view, like you're working, like, it's not. No. Ace of Cups in between the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. No. There's a reason that this person did it this quick, and you're not going to be able to reverse this, right? Or weasel away yourself back in this quick, or get away with that again as quick as you, like, it's just like, no. This is the coyote. Pew! Remember? Road runner. Come through, Spirit, because you're just sweet me. You're not coming through with this interference. 8-8 again on the 8. Yo,